We are Team Zevenheuvelen. We are somehow sponsored by the Zevenheuvelen, the Zevenheuvelen race. We are a talents group here from the area of Nijmegen. They all want to become international top runners or national top runners. So these are the youngest one of them, and that are the older ones. They are seniors.
The older one, yeah.
And that's a very old one, but he's not in the team officially. So he's sneaking in between. Yeah. Some are even Dutch champion. He was walking a little bit away. I don't know where he's standing. But he's cooking. He's taking your place. He's Dutch champion for juniors 1500 meter. And some are top 5 even Netherlands level, Dutch level in that category. My first question for you is, when did you start running? How old were you and how did it start?
First of all, thank you very much for gathering this evening. Come and listen to me. I started running when I was like half younger him.
Half young. So
yeah.
he is 12 years, so he was 6 years?
7, 8 there.
7, 8.
I started running when I was still very young.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then I keep in mind all the time I studied at school. I was running at school, run to school, run back home, like that. Yeah, and then I picked interest.
Okay. And how far was your school from your house?
Not very far, maybe 3 kilometers.
3 kilometers.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a walking distance.
Yeah, but you were running it instead of walking.
Yeah, sometimes I walk, sometimes I run. But what I have in mind was to run at school when there is school competition. I represent my school.
Okay, and from what age were you starting with school competition?
Yeah, I started with school competition.
Yeah, and what age were you?
I was 9. I was competing in 1,500 meters.
Okay.
And I was top 5, top 3. I've never won.
Never won.
No.
Okay.
Then when I was 12, then I won at the district.
Okay. So
1,500 meters. I was the winner.
Okay, you were 12 years. And you still remember the time you were running that time?
No, I don't remember the time. We are not losing time. We're just running.
Just for position.
Yeah, just for position.
Okay, but if you're top 3 in the districts, so then you were going to nationals, or after that?
After that, sometimes I would not go to the nationals because sometimes I was not in good health.
Okay.
Yeah, I had some health problems, so sometimes I qualify, but I don't make it because of the problem. The body may be sick. Yeah.
Okay, so you were very unlucky that time.
Yeah, unlucky.
Okay. My second question was actually, when was your first race? Now you answered it already a little bit. But what do you still remember more of that race? It was a 1500 meter. Can you tell us how the race was going? How did you prepare for it?
So how I prepared the race, that time I was not preparing so much because at school we train as a group. Then our sports teacher puts competitions 1,500, 5,000, 10,000. From 100 to 10,000, so I was doing 1,005 and 5,000 and 10,000. So
even when you were 9, 12 years, they were running already 5,000 and 10,000 meters.
Yes. But my race was 1,500. But the preparation was maybe in a group like this. We train as a group.
Okay.
So there was no serious training, serious preparation, but only a group training. Yeah, and then after primary I stopped. Then I went to secondary. So I ran 1,500 at school. I ran 4 minutes flat, 4.0.
And that was a secondary school?
Yes.
Okay, so then you were 16 years or?
I was 16, yeah, I think 16, 15, 16.
15, 16.
Yeah, and then I ran 2 times, 4 minutes flat.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I stopped that when I stopped high school. Then my first international race was when I make qualification for World Cross Country. Then I represent my country in Fukuoka, Japan.
Okay, and when was that?
That was 2006.
Okay, and how old were you at that time?
Around 17, yeah, I think 17.
17 years.
And then
so,
I was number 24.
yeah, at the
In-
junior
At
level.
the junior level.
Okay.
Then I keep like that, slowly, up to now, until we are here today.
Yes, yeah. And in the meantime, you became world champion and Olympic champion.
Yeah, I became, after 2006, then I focused on the competition,
Mm-hmm.
training all the time, training all the time, 2009, 2010, 2011.
Mm-hmm.
Then I changed the event. I ran a marathon
Yeah.
in 2011.
Mm-hmm.
But before a marathon, 2007, I represented my country in 5,000 meters at the World Championship in athletics
Okay, in
in
which?
Osaka, Japan.
Okay, and that was in
Then
2007. 2007.
Yeah, and then I finished 16 or 14
Where?
in Osaka.
Osaka?
Yeah,
5K?
in 5K. Yeah,
Around there, yeah.
around there. I did not make the finals. I ended at the semis.
Okay.
Then I had to come back and train.
Mm-hmm.
And 2008 again in the World Junior category. I was still a junior. Then I come to Scotland. Then I finished 12.
Okay, and Scotland, you were 12 at the World Junior
I was still
Championships.
at the junior championship cross country.
Okay.
So it is running is just something which goes level after level, step by step.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, can you still remember, you were telling you were running as a group from school, at primary school already?
Yeah.
So how many times were you training as a group at primary school for a tournament?
At primary school, we did not have special training. Maybe after lessons, then we go to the track and we train. Maybe once a day, maybe 15-20 minutes. The training was over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you did that every day?
No, not every day.
Two times a week?
Only when the time for sports come.
Yes.
When that period of sports come, then we train. When the period is over, we
Then
forget.
it's stopping.
Yeah, we stop. We stop.
So then you have a period of soccer or whatever.
Yeah,
But
period of
in that-
soccer, period of music, like that.
But in that period of athletics, by example, how many times do you train then? Or
For now,
no, at that time?
that time. I remember one time I woke up in the morning, very early in the morning. I did not have a watch.
Yes.
I train in the darkness for 10 kilometers. Then I come back. The darkness was still there. Then I go to bed.
Okay.
Then I go to
then you
bed.
slept for how many
Then
hours then?
I did not know. And then I wake up when it was again daytime.
Okay.
Then I woke up at 6 in the morning. But I think I slept because I did not have a watch. I did not know what was the time I trained. Maybe I trained in the middle of the night. I don't know. So
Okay.
that was my challenge.
And that was one-time experience, so you were doing that more times, more often?
No, from there and then I learned. I buy a watch. Then I woke up by 5. That's when I stopped primary and then also stopping at secondary. Then I learned I need to have a watch to keep me
More on time,
on time.
not at the middle of the night training.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you describe, because you're building it up, of course, but if you look back to the last years, can you describe for us how is an average training week looking like? So how is the week starting Monday? How many times are they training up to Sunday? Can you describe for
As
us?
by now?
Yeah, by now,
by
just
now.
the average.
By now is strengthening. I think no one can do. Maybe you need to. Maybe I can say you keep in mind in the future when you grow strong and because for him you cannot do what I'm doing.
No,
He's still
of
young,
course,
but
he
you have to
still
keep
has
in
to
mind.
grow. But then he knows what he has to do when you want to be a world champion.
So when you want to be a world champion or when you want to be a good athlete in the future, you must first of all have a target. You must have a goal. Why you are doing it? What do you want to achieve? Once you finish that, then let it to drive you. Every day you wake up, you must think of something, Like for me, when I was at this age, I was always like to leave sports, but sometimes I feel I have something to do for my life. Yeah, and then that's how I kept driven.
Okay.
Yeah. So
That's motivating you. Yeah.
yeah, in sports no one can motivate you. It's you to motivate yourself. Then other people can encourage you to do it. That's what I did it.
Yeah.
First of all, you must have courage to do it. Then for a coach or for someone to advise you, you must have a courage. Once you have a courage, then someone comes in willing to help you to do it. So my average now, like if I want to go for a marathon, I must do like a long run, long runs of 40 kilometers, maybe 30 kilometers, like couple of 8 times. Doing it every week, once in every week.
Yeah.
Every 2 weeks I go for a long run. Every 2 weeks I do speed walk on the track. Every 2 weeks I do some intervals of speed intervals. Then in every 2 weeks I have a recovery runs.
Yeah.
So in every 1 week, I remember 2012 I was covering 195 kilometers per week.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's quite
per week. And then one time I did up to 205. Then I find my body was loaded, so I reduced some trainings. If I train in the morning like 40 kilometers in the morning, in the evening I don't go, because that was what was making my program to go 205. Because every evening I have to go like 10 to 12 kilometers.
Yeah. In the midday, so.
Yeah, in the middle of the day I rest, I do other things. Maybe I read, I do some. Maybe I listen some music.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So at your age, maybe you need to have something. Earlier on, I say that you need to have something driving you. Yes. Don't let people to drive you, but you have to drive yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
I hope you understand.
No, I understand. I hope also they understand. But
They understand?
we are also recording it, so they always can listen it back.
Wow, that's nice.
Of course, you need the motivation. If you have the motivation, you go to train for it. The boy was asking to me. Actually, he first would have a meeting with Vivian Chariot, but he was cancelling the race. But he wanted to know how many times a week are you training? Average. 5 times, 10 times, 15 times, 20 times.
No, like I can count.
You can count, yeah. Can count for us, yeah.
Because I start training from Monday to Sunday.
Yes, you can describe what you're doing on the day.
Monday in the morning is 20k. Then in the evening 10k. 10k easy, but in the morning is faster. Then 10k in the evening is just easy.
Okay,
easy
just
run.
jogging.
Yeah, jogging. Just relax.
Like a recreational runner.
Then Tuesday, before I woke up in the morning, before taking any breakfast, any bread, I woke up in the morning. I do 7k in the morning, easy. 7k under 40 minutes.
Okay.
Then I come back, I change, I take tea, and then I drive to the track.
Okay.
My track is about 30 kilometers apart from where I stay.
Okay.
So we go by, I go by car.
Driving.
Then before I start the workouts, I do 4 kilometers.
Warming up.
Then I stretch. Then I change. I do the workouts depending on how many kilometers. Maybe sometimes 15, sometimes 18, 20, like that. But mostly it's 15 kilometers workout.
Okay.
Then I jog back 4 kilometers to the car.
Okay.
Then in the evening I do 10 kilometers to remove the fatigue.
Okay, so that day you're training already 3 times. Tuesday.
Yeah, like 4 times.
4 times.
Yeah, because in the morning before I start, I go for warm up. Then I do the workouts. Then I again cool it down. Then I come and do the training. So 3 times. Let's say 3 times. Yeah, but in total it's like 40 kilometers. Around
Okay.
40.
It's a long
On Tuesday.
working day.
Yeah, then yeah. Then Wednesday in the morning, maybe in the morning I do 15 to 20 kilometers.
Okay.
Easy because yesterday there was too much work on the muscles, and then so the following day I just do easy to release the fatigue and so on and the pain. Then in the evening I don't go because Thursday I am preparing for 40-kilometer run.
Okay,
So
that's
I need
your
to
longest
take
day.
a lot of fluids to keep me tomorrow not to dry up.
Yeah.
So that's how many times you're counting. I hope you're counting.
Yes, we are on 5-6 trainings up to Wednesday.
Wednesday is Then on Thursday I only do one training, a long run, 40 kilometers, under 2 hours and 30 minutes. And then Friday I recover, both in the morning 15 to 20,
Okay.
but mostly 18 kilometers.
Yeah.
Then in the evenings 10 kilometers under 50 minutes, 5 minutes average.
Okay.
Yeah, and then on Saturday I do intervals of speed, maybe 10 minutes
Kind
or
of a
maybe
fat leg,
5.
yeah.
Yeah, fat
Yeah.
leg. Yeah, I wanted to say fat leg.
Yeah, they
depending on the
understand,
program, they
yeah.
understand fat leg. Yeah.
You must understand.
Yeah,
nowadays.
fast, then break, then too fast, you break too fast, like that. Maybe that one, before I do that, on Saturday morning, I do 4 kilometers, easy run,
Okay.
easy jog, then I stretch, then I change, I do the training, speed walk, fat leg.
Okay.
Then after that, then I go slow after I finish the workout, depending on what the coach asks me to do. Then I go what is called cool down, maybe 10 to 15 minutes jogging, and I stop. Then in the evening, sometimes I train, sometimes I don't train because it is during the weekend. But every Sunday in the morning I do 30 to 35 kilometers. Every Sunday.
30 to 35.
Yeah, 30 to 35.
Okay,
Under
so you
2
have
hours.
2 long runs in 1 week.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Thursday.
Then Monday I begin the same
Again.
thing.
Yeah.
But on Saturday, every Thursday it keeps on changing. Thursday I may do 30K or 40 or 35, depending on what the coach asks me to do. The coach can say, okay, you did 40K last week, today you do 30 at your own pace.
Okay.
Yeah.
All upon.
So how many times?
2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 7, around 10, 12 times, I think.
4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
So 12 times in a week. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's quite a lot.
Too much, but don't
Yeah,
do that. Don't do that.
no, I
That
was-
is for me.
That's killing for them. Yeah. The next question. You have become world champion, Olympic champion. You were just talking about the target. What is still keep on motivating you? Because you have reached the best what you could reach. Olympic champion is almost the best. What is still motivating you to keep on running?
Thank you very much. That's a very nice question, and they always ask me that question, and I like it. What gives me running is to help young athletes like you who are already having a talent. You already have a mental that you want to run in the future you want to run in the future to be a champion. So my running is to help them because already they have a target. So this target is my time to push. Tell them no, go. You feel like stopping? No, go, move. Yeah.
Okay, so your
So if
motivation
I-
is a
yeah.
little bit like to bring the third Olympic gold medal to Uganda
Yes. Yes.
for young athletes.
Yeah.
But you still have also a target for yourself.
Yes.
Because it's nice to also that upcoming athletes are coming upwards also for yourself. What is keeping you beside of that?
It's
What is your
keeping me.
next target?
It is keeping me because if I stop running now, then they feel like I think in the future when you get if you become an Olympic champion, you need to stop. No, I became an Olympic champion and I need to push I need to show that I can still move.
Yeah.
It's like that. Also, they don't stop where I stop, but they also, when they reach where where if they become a champion or world champion, they have to continue. Yes, it's like that. Other people also coming.
Yeah. So it's a lot of motivating.
So what was
other
the question again?
What's keeping you motivated? Yourself. What is your next target?
You see, like when you achieve something, after achieving it, before you achieve it, you wanted to achieve it.
Yeah.
Yes? But when you achieve it, it becomes small.
Yes.
You need to achieve more
Yeah.
to add on.
So
that's
is
what-
your next target next year Olympics, becoming Olympic champion again, or do you want to have the world record on marathon, or just on? Yes.
That's what I'm saying. If you get something small, before you have nothing,
Yes, you're
then
happy with
when
everything.
you are happy with everything, but you want to have something. So when you have that something, it becomes small. Because you have already in the hand. So you need again to have another one. You need to add on it.
Yes.
Yeah. So I always what always keeps me moving is to add on the little I have. Look for more to add on the little I have.
Yeah.
So next year I'm looking forward to go for the Olympics to add on the Olympic medal I have already.
Okay. Yeah. So defend your Olympic title.
Yeah. Yeah.